today, man. Obviously, dream to be in this position. I know you watched it for years. What's it been like to have the experience of today?
It's been a blessing just getting a chance to, experience it. Like you said, it's been a dream of mine since I was a kid. So, and even last year when I came early in the spring, I got a chance to watch the people last year, and all of my teammates were up there at the top watching. And I was just taking it in like, dang, I was really up there last year just watching all the guys, and that was me. So, trying to take advantage of every opportunity that I got, today and, in the past with the combine and everything. But it's pretty cool to do it with my guys too. The guys around me was pretty cool just to cherish that moment with them.
What are some of the things you want to make sure that you put on display today for all these scouts and coaching?
I'm a route runner. Run every route. Whatever it is, I'm in and out every time. I feel like I've worked on that a lot of the time, throughout my whole career, even from high school. And I can run any route in a route tree, and I feel like I wanted to show that today, and I think I did so. So, yes, sir.
Do you feel like that was a big question that teams and coaches have been asking you, and what have you been saying?
Definitely. That was definitely a big question. If I could really run routes and like expand the route tree, I've done it. But I guess not enough for their liking. So, that was something that I told them. I was like, okay, I understand that, and I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna show you with the opportunities that I get, because I can control what I can in the future, and that was my main focus, was to control what I could, and try to be crisp on all my routes, be in and out, in different routes, inside and outside. So I made sure I showcased outside routes and inside. I can be versatile in whatever situation they put me in. So that's what I've been emphasizing.
How do you feel SEC football in Georgia prepared you for the NFL draft and the NFL?
It prepared me immensely. When I've been doing these Zoom meetings with all these teams, the formations and everything is pretty similar. Like even a couple teams are exactly the same. So it's pretty cool just getting a chance to have the preparation from the coaching staff. With Coach Coley, Coach Bobo, Coach Streeter, those guys who are all getting us right. Coach Hartley. I can keep going on with all the offensive guys. Are helping us out, but the program and the structure of the offense helped me out perfectly, just because being in that pro style offense translates to the league just like that. And when I'm talking to these teams, I feel like I can just roll off the tongue like nothing. So definitely blessed for the opportunity that they gave me to come to Georgia. And I feel like I got prepared, not only in the games, but at practice was something that prepared me, because the games are pretty much easy. I feel I'm going versus the best defense every day. So, just honing in on those little details. Guys like Luke Cornier, when I first came, I'm meeting with him every day, upstairs just trying to grasp the offense. And I'm very grateful for everybody at University of Georgia.
What's your favorite memory from your 1 year here?
Favorite memory? I gotta go SEC championship. Had to get that get back. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like losing, so I was definitely sick. And then a lot of those guys came before me. It was my first year here, but I just saw how much it meant to the guys around me, on the team as well. To win that SEC championship and go, back to back, and especially the other team that we played too as well. We already lost in the previous in the year, so it was important for us and important for the guys, around the group and the coaches. And that one was special to me, because I didn't win anything in college, but that one, I got some hardware to leave with, so definitely gonna always remember that for sure.
Leaving the NFL Combine, what were you most proud of?
Most proud of? Definitely, I'll probably say two things. The routes for sure, getting a chance to showcase that I can run routes and everything, and the bench press. Everybody says, oh, he's not 6'5", he's not this. Got one of the top numbers at the combine, so it speaks for itself.
Sounds like you work with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder.
Definitely.
When did that start for you?
Definitely started at a young age, I would say, but really kicked in my freshman year in high school. I'm not too big onto the rankings and stuff like that, but when somebody disrespects me, I take that personally. So, they said I couldn't do certain things. When I was in high school, I was like crazy low. I'm like, oh, like that low is crazy. So I took that personal. I told my dad, like, I'm gonna be the #1 receiver in my class coming out of high school. That was my goal in high school, and I did that. So I definitely work with a chip on my shoulder, not to prove other people wrong, prove myself right, like I really do this. So, yes.
After everything you've been through, what would you, I guess if you had the chance, what would you say to little Zachariah?
What do I say to little Zachariah? Hey, keep having that energy that you had, because you got yourself to this point, very blessed. And I'll probably just say, stay being yourself. Don't try to change for anybody. What works for you will work for you. Not everybody's journey. Everybody's journey is different. So I'll definitely say just to stay grounded in what works for you and what you know. Keep your loved ones tight, keep your circle tight, because especially our generation, you know, it's trolls on social media and everything nowadays. It's like, you know, just know who you are as a person and be confident and comfortable with that.
See, a lot of the conversation is obviously about what goes on the field, but I saw you a lot today talking, shaking hands, talking to a lot of coaches and stuff. Why was that important to you?
I want people to know who I am off the field as a person as well. I think with football we have our helmets on, so you don't really get a chance to see what we look like and interact with us. You know, basketball is different. You see their faces every single time. So I feel like just getting a face to a name is something that's really important to me. And then you know, just having a relationship later down the road is something that's really important for me because that's something that my parents always instilled into me and talked about. My dad's had a lot of different relationships. Like everywhere we go, like we taking a trip to a random spot, he knows somebody. It'd be crazy, but like just to see the connections that he's had and my mom as well, you know, can take you a long way and give you opportunities later down the road. So, you know, that's something that's important to me for sure.
Thank you.